Assalamualaikum to Dr. Suhaimi and my fellow classmates. My name is Noradila Nordin, and today my group and I will be presenting on the case study of Walt Disney Company. To start off with, I will present to you all on the SWOT analysis of Walt Disney. A SWOT analysis is a compilation of a company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The primary objective of SWOT analysis is to help organizations to develop a full awareness on all factors involved in making a business decision. The opportunities in Walt Disney is growth through further diversification, increased media networks, international growth, and technological innovation. As for threats, is struggling global economy and intellectual property. Thank you. That is all from me.
So the first one is strategy alternative. First strategy is integration strategies that allow a firm to gain control over distribution, supplier, or competitors. There are three integration strategies which are forward, backward, and horizontal. And then we have intensive strategy. These strategies are implemented when a company wants to expand its market reach or its product lines. There are three incentive strategies which are product development, market penetration, and market development. And then we have a diversification strategy. Diversification strategy is a business growth strategy identified by a company developing new product in a new market or to extend the company product lines and operate it in several different markets. So there are two types, which are related diversification and then unrelated diversification strategy. Last but not least, we have a photogenic strategies. Photogenic strategies describe how a company pursues competitive advantage across its chosen market scope. First strategy is differentiation strategy, and then we have a cost leadership strategy. Last but not least, we have a focus strategy. We have alternative evaluation. First one is integration strategy. Forward strategy involves a firm moving further down the value chain to enter by business. Disney has pursued forward strategy by opening more retail stores that sell merchandise based on Disney character and movies. According to CNBC News, Disney will open about 40 more Disney stores inside target malls across US in 2020 and 2021. This will allow Disney to gain more profit than supplying the goods in other stores that do not belong to the Disney. Second one is backward strategy. Disney used this strategy through buying other companies that supply the products or services that needed for the production. So Disney don't have to buy the raw material or product from supplier instead of having their own production. Disney created its own production company to be one of their strategy to reduce the cost of purchasing from supplier. Therefore, Disney bought ESPN instead of spending more money to venture into a new business. And then we have horizontal strategy, which is Disney acquired a business at the same level of the value chain in the same industry. Horizontal integration strategy is when Disney develop material that is not directed toward to their target market. This allows Disney to expand their business and create a new target market that will giving them more profit. For example, through purchase of the same entertainment industry such as Pixar and Marvel. Intensive strategy. There are three intensive strategies. Firstly is product development. This strategy involves offering new product or improving existing product on the current or existing market of the company. For example, the company release new film every year, improve the quality of the movies, and also introduce a new product which is the Disney Plus apps for the streaming movie online, just like what Netflix did. And then we have a market penetration. Disney attempt to grow using existing product in existing market. Put it simple, this strategy is to gaining more market shares by taking Disney competitors' subscribers or customer by offering better marketing, better support, or more competitive pricing. Using the same example, Disney Plus offers better price at $6.99 and Netflix offers at $8.99 which is much more pricier than Disney. And last but not least, we have market development. Market development strategy targets non-buying customer in currently target segment. It also target new customer in new segment, or we call it as a geographic expansion. For example, build Disney theme park in Malaysia. As we all know, Genting Highland 20th Century Fox theme parks actually is owned by Disney, and it's still under construction, and it is expected to be fully complete in 2021. And next we have a differentiation strategy. First is related diversification strategy. Disney began their company as a cartoon animation company. After Walt Disney became successful in the television and movie industry, he ventured into amusement arena. These businesses are related because Walt Disney found a way to incorporate his animated character into a theme park and sell it into costume and merchandise store. Next, unrelated diversification strategy. Disney may use unrelated diversification strategy to venture into a different market. For example, Walt Disney is the first company to use stereophonic sound, as well as the first and only film recorded in Fata sound film based on music and emotions. So the simple example we can take as High School Musical. Last but not least, we have a portal generate strategies. First, we have a differentiation strategy. Walt Disney has succeeded in diversifying its product and services where other competitors cannot have. Not only that, they also provide better quality, better value of the product and services. Customer will know what is the difference between a Disney park and other competitors' park. And then we have cost leadership strategies. Cost leadership strategy involve gaining a competitive advantage by lowering the cost or the price. This strategy allowed the Walt Disney Company to expand its market share by targeting the middle class, which make the largest proportion of the overall consumer market mix in most countries. Middle class consumers place high importance on the pricing factor. And last but not least, we have a focus strategies. Walt Disney is targeting young children and their families by focusing on creating emotional connection between its theme park and customer. This approach has enabled Disney to charge a premium price for superior quality as theme park, because when you have a good quality of the product or services, people will tend to buy even though it is expensive. So this is a good strategy taken by the Disney.
Since all the alternatives have been stated previously, so the best alternative for the strategy is the intensive strategies. As we mentioned above, the company may have a great opportunity to attract the people to buy their product, since their company is a very known company in the international. This is because the company itself is a family-friendly user, so it is easily to attract people to buy their product. Moreover, the company keep on updating their product from time to time, which based on the movie that they are released. For example, Frozen. Frozen, the company had made a lot of merchandise of Frozen in market to attract people to buy their product. Next alternative is Potter's generic strategies. As we know, these strategies focus on amusement value and to entertain the children and also adults. When the people go to the Disney theme park, they gain sweet experience and enjoyment. At the same time, Disney theme park can gain a good bonding between family members and also among friends. In the meantime, the company also gain itself a lot of profit each time the people come and visit the theme park. The last alternative is that differentiation strategy. With the Disney slogan, "Where the magic begins," the company tried to make all the dreams come true for the people to remember or feel their childhood memories, such as Mickey Mouse, Cinderella, Snow White, and many more. The company have the alternative to bring them in the real life situation where they can see, they can feel, and touch the character. Furthermore, Disney also never went off from their original idea of the animation, although Disney had created a lot of movies.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to Dr. Suhaimi and my fellow classmates. Next, I will proceed with strategy implementation, which is action item and action plan. Okay, As for action item, as you can see from the slide, an action item, the definition is the main component in achieving strategic goals for a company. It interprets strategic goals into business plans and items to be implemented. In creating an action plan, the first step is to use action item as a tracking step for an action plan to be applied. Besides that, an action item gives clear vision on a specific task. Action item is assigned to the specific person in the organization. Therefore, in achieving effectiveness of action item, a division of tasks needs to be distributed into departments according to employee skills and knowledge. There are two action items that I will explain to all of you for Walt Disney Company, which is Human Resource Management and Animation. At Walt Disney Company, there is an action item that have been used, which is Human Resource Management. That is significant in ensuring that they have the right personnel who have the right skills and knowledge in completing a specific task that help the company to achieve its objectives. Hence, as for the animation, at Walt Disney Company, quality and skill is everything. For example, animation is mainly its priority for action item in the media networks. As for action plan, in some ways, an action plan is a heroic act which helps us turn our dreams into a reality. An action plan is a way to make sure your organization's vision is made concrete. It describes the way your group will use its strategies to meet its objectives. As for human resource management, an action item that has been used in Walt Disney Company, the Walt Disney Company's values focus on the human element of their business, not only their guests, consumers and audience, but also their employees, cast and crew members. Disney is committed to fostering safe, inclusive and respectful workplaces in all their locations across the globe. They value the fact that their heritage and reputation, which means they are held to the highest standard of quality, ethics and social responsibility. As for action plan towards animation, there are two, which is business change and impact of technology. Okay, firstly is the business change. Business change is focusing on investing in new of business such as theme parks and animation studio. This requires the employees to be on continuous training cycle. Lastly, as for the impact of technology in the animation, with the new technologies in animation and other related areas, it is important to plan on training towards the relevant employees on the latest technologies. That's all from me. Thank you.
Proceed to strategy evaluation. Strategy evaluation is categorized as the method of determining the effectiveness of giving strategy and achieving organization goal and taking corrective action where appropriate. Evaluation of strategy may be a dynamic and responsive undertaking. Too much focus on strategy can be costly and counterproductive. Based on the alternative choice that has been picked, which is three strategies that come up are intensive strategies, both generic strategies, and differentiate strategies. We believe that every strategy brings the good processes happen in organization, but in order to make sure an organization to run effectively and accurately, we have to determine which strategy that fit to an organization, which is related to the Walt Disney Company. Based on the research and investigation, we believe that both generic strategies is the best option to use and practices in an organization. The Walt Disney have a potential to create new goods and services that are difficult to replicate in order to successfully implement the differentiate strategy as one of both 5 generic strategies. Customers must consider Disney product as superior to those of their rival. According to the Porter generic model, Disney must establish a distinctive brand identity that is viewed by clients as having desired qualities in order to achieve this objective. The key benefit of Porter generic strategy is that business can be able to charge customer a premium price for its uniqueness. The focused approach, which is focused on a small consumer needs with less competition, is often used by Disney. By concentrating on building emotional tie between its theme parks and customer, Walt Disney target young children and their family. Strategies for cost leadership include achieving a competitive edge by reducing costs. The most generic strategy that the Walt Disney Company used in different consumer markets is cost leadership with the primary goal of using strategy. The Walt Disney Company used cost leadership tactics to maintain the role of market leadership through successful supply chain management. That's all from me. Thank you.
So now let's move to the conclusion part. Okay, for conclusion part, we can see that the whole objective of Walt Disney themselves was to entertain people with their artistic and innovations creativity. But we also can conclude that the Disney Entertainment and the media ventures result is a 100% success. And despite even though they're having a bad press and troubles by handling their problems wisely with cares without saying anything that could turn into the light media, the Disney also have made a statement of having numerous futures plan and wish to set any plans in the actions in the future. However, they do not give any information until they are confirmed to be in stone. In the near futures, Disney also confirmed that they are making a big plan in the mainland UK. So what do you think? Is this gonna be great or excited, or is gonna be a new start for them? Let's find out in the future. That's all from our group. Hope you guys really enjoy our group presentations. See you guys in the next time. Thank you for listening and stay safe.